too much. It's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. And you got no trust. It's in my head. So I'm shaking off the rust. I think I broke just a little bit. Walk through the fire, made it back again. Lord knows I tried everything I can. Now I'm shaking off the rust.
Welcome to another American River College Athletics broadcast. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Beaver Den on the campus of American River College. We've got some Big 8 Conference volleyball for you here tonight. American River College welcoming their arch rivals from up the road, the Sierra College Wolverines. I am Mark the Phantom Lowe, bringing it all to you. Best of 5 sets here from the Beaver Den, along with Riley the engineer and Stones McCoy himself, as Matt Pearson, the exemplary MC, is announcing the starting lineups today for the two schools. Let's go over Sierra College first. Liberos number 10, Frankie Deladia. Number 3 is Naomi Morgan. Number 11 is Lainey Black. Number 13, Lila Jarvis. Number 16 is Claire Brown. Number 18, Liza Presgrave. And number 19, Zoe Muller. That is the starting lineup for the Sierra College Wolverines. They are 7-10 on this season, but they are 3-1 in conference play. Now the Beavers will counter with the libero, number 3, Maddie Rossman. Number 6, Gwendolyn Hanson. Number 7, Sienna Militalo. Number 9, Josie Povey. Number 10, Aria Waltz. Number 12, Mallory Keel. And number 16, Adrian Vite. As the Beavers are at 9-7 on the season, but they also are 3-1 in conference play. The two teams tied a game behind the Delta Community College Mustangs for the top spot in the Big 8 Conference. So should be a great one out here. Both teams coming off wins in their last 2 outings. Both teams with Delta to play next week, so not going to be looking ahead, but there is something ahead for both squads. Sierra won on the 26th against Folsom Lake, swept them in 3 sets, and then on the first, they took care of Diablo Valley College also in 3 sets. The Beavers, back on the 28th, beat Modesto Junior College. That was 3-2, 5-setter on the first. They beat Folsom Lake College as well in 3 sets. They've got Santa Rosa coming up next week on the road, and then they'll be back here next Friday for Delta, and we will have that for you right here on the Stones Broadcast Network's YouTube channel. You can watch us on Stones Broadcast Networks. You can watch it on American River College Athletics. We urge you to subscribe to both and never miss a game. We're ramping up the schedule. As we said, we'll be back next Friday for another one from the Beaver Den, but let's get this one started right now, as the serve looks like it's got. They're not going to tell me who's going to serve. They like to keep that under wraps. Both teams with the dark colors with the white numbers. Beavers a little bit of red on theirs as well. Maddie Rossman checks in. The libero for the Beavers is our umpire, is just about our chair umpire and our floor umpire and our lines people are just about ready to go, and the Beavers will start us off, and it will be Maddie Rossman doing the serving. She's out of Redding, California University Prep High School, and this one is underway. Big 8 Conference from the Beaver Den. Glad to be with you on YouTube. And that one's put away. Nicely cross-court done. Kaylee Estacio, number 11. So Estacio puts it away for the first point of the match, and now she will go back to serve it. She is a freshman. Beavers trying to put it away. It is off of the libero. It is off of Waltz, actually, and the Beavers will get the point there. That was number 7, Sienna Militalo from Intercom High and Thomas. She put the point on the board for the Beavers. And here's Gwendolyn Hanson, the sophomore from Trinity, second in the conference with assists at 564. And her serve is just out. So a fault on the service will give the ball back to the Wolverines, and they lead it 2-1. Frankie Eladia, misidentified by me a minute ago, but Frankie Eladia will be doing the serving, number 10. And that's handled, tried to be handled by Militalo up near the neck area, and a service winner for Eladia, and puts the Wolverines on top early going here, set number 1, 3-1. That one's dug out by the Beavers. Hanson sets it up for Moran. What a block up in front, and that's going to be the point The block by number 18, Eliza Presgrave, giving the 4th point to the Sierra College Wolverines. Presgrave is 4th on the team in kills with over 100 for the season so far. Another deep serve, which Hansen tries to set it up for Militalo. Pokes it over, set back to Morgan. Nice dig in the back line. Hansen with a set. Militalo puts it away. Nicely done in the back line. Let's get a number right there. I think that was number 10. That was Aria Waltz with a nice dig and got it to Hansen. And Militalo puts it away. Beavers now serving 2-4. And the honors go to Maddie Seabury, number 15. Freshman out of Folsom. That's Morgan with it off the block. Hansen sets it up. It's a setup again for Rossman. The block nicely done, but poked into no man's land. Jada Moran, the sophomore from Foothill High up in Reading, gives the Beavers 1 point closer at 3-4. Good block up here by the front line of Sierra. That is Muller and Presgrave. But Jada Moran stayed with it. And here's Seabury with another serve. And that one, I think, grazed. It did graze the back line of the Wolverines. That is number 11. Lainey Black didn't know whether she wanted to play it or not play it. And she played it. And the Beavers have tied it up at 4. He digs that one out. It's a tough set and deep. Struck by Lila Jarvis from center court, and she couldn't keep it down in the field of play. So a 5-4 score for the Beavers. Another great serve dug out. And at the net, that was Presgrave trying to make the play. Excuse me, that was Muller trying to make the play, but a great serve from Maddie Seabury. Freshman from Folsom, California, Folsom High School, the Bulldogs. She has put the Beavers on top here in set number 1, 6-4, after an early 4-1 deficit for ARC. Morgan tries to go across diagonal, and she does, but it's wide, and the Beavers grab another point. They're now up 7-4 in this first set. Ricky Deladia doing the setting, and Morgan on the other end, but she tried to go diagonal. Wide. That one is a net and drops in for an ace. Off the top of the net for Maddie Seabury, and they're going to get a timeout, a quick timeout from the Sierra College Wolverines. So just getting going. First set, Beavers on top 8-4. We're back after a short break.
We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California.
Back out here to the Beaver Den. Beavers on top 8-4. Maddie Seabury doing a very impressive job. The freshman has got her team up by 4. She's been serving it deep, and Lainey Black has been the target in the middle of the back line so far. And that one is Waltz, so beautifully dug out, but Presgrave can't get to it. Muller can't get to it. And the Beavers again. Muller and Presgrave up front. Black, Lila Jarvis also on the court for Sierra College. You trail 9-4. That one's going to be long. That one didn't really have a chance there. Didn't dip. It just kept sailing. And the fault gives the point and the ball back to number 13, Lila Jarvis, who is the leader in kills on the Wolverines roster with 152, and her serve is handled, poked over. Beavers save it. Moran with the set. Nice one-handed dig right there. Here's Naomi Morgan. Dug out in the back by Seabury. Hansen sets up, poked down the line and in. It looked like that was number 10. That was Aria Waltz with that one. Coming in number 7, that's Angela Pashaluzny. Here's Mallory Keough from Lincoln High doing the serving as the Beavers are up 10-5 here in this first set. A lot of action on that one. Nice dig by Waltz, and she'll have to get it over. Hansen with the set. Short for Vite. She puts it down. Well dug out. What a play by the Wolverines. Hansen again with the set. This time it's Moran off the touch. All the way back. Waltz gets to it. Deladia gets to it. Great block. Kept alive. No. Point goes to the Wolverines. Seabury had it. Tried to put it up front. Front line didn't know if it was going over or not. They let it go, and the point, maybe justifiably so, goes back to the Wolverines. They're serving 6-10, and Naomi Morgan will do the honors. Nice serve, beautifully done, and she'll get the point. So Naomi Morgan again, a freshman. Another nice serve. Hansen sets it up for Jada Moran, and she's going to go deep with the kill attempt. And it'll bring the Wolverines to within 2 at 8-10. Naomi Morgan back for her third set service in a row. Another beauty. Dug out back line. Set over here to Black. Black goes down the line. I think that was wide. It was wide, so the point goes to the Beavers. And they will substitute number 9. That is Josie Povey coming in, and she'll be doing the serving. Beavers up 11-8 here first set. That is a net serve, so the point goes right back to the Wolverines. They'll be serving 9-11, and it looks like number 18, Eliza Presgrave, sophomore, will do the honors. Also on the floor, it's like Parmenter Taryn has entered the match, number 1. Nicely done there. Beavers can't handle it. A beautiful serve right at the feet of the Beavers, and Presgrave will do it again. Pashaluzny, Black, Taryn, and Morgan. That one sails wide. A lot of English on that one. It just kept going. Caught a breeze halfway in. Beavers leading at 12-10. Seabury comes out, and that is Mulitalo goes back in. The serve will be Oltz. Back set. Hansen sets it up for Vite, pokes it down, and that is in. Point for the Beavers. Hansen, easy to see why 563 assists on the season. Muller of the Wolverines with 423 coming in. They are 2nd and 5th in the conference. That one's all the way over here. Nice block, Beavers. Beautifully done. That's Adrian Vite combining with Gwendolyn Hansen. I think Vite got the block. And the Beavers are up 4 at 14-10. Beautifully done by the Beavers. Trying to get it was Taryn to try to scoop it up. Couldn't do so, and it's another strong serve from number 10, Ari Waltz. Freshman out of Vacaville High down in Vacaville, another Bulldogs. And she's got the Beavers up 15-10 here in set number 1. That one is a little bit too far. 15-11. Got some substitutions coming in. Muller comes back. So does Lila Jarvis. Going out is Taryn and also Pashaluzny. And it looks like it will be Muller. Zoe Muller, the sophomore, to do the serving for the Wolverines. They trail it by 4 here, set number 1. Right on that one, set up for Vite. Tries to put it away, and she'll get the put away. Adrian Vite, the sophomore, out of Lincoln, California, Atlas Learning Academy. They certainly taught her to put away that one and give her team a 16-11 lead. Here's Maddie Rossman as Vite takes a seat. Rossman puts it short. Set up perfectly by Muller. Off the block, diving back. Beavers will have to get it over. They find Lydia. Beautiful put away by number 13. That is Lila Jarvis. And that's why she leads the team and is 10th in the league. She leads the team with 152 kills. She is 10th in the league in blocks as well. 12 serving 16. And that's Lainey Black. Deep, it's going to have to go all the way over by Rossman. She does the job. And now it's a nice set there by Muller. Put away by number 3, Naomi Morgan. Morgan clocks in with 122 kills, third on the team. Also second in digs on the squad. So the service will go to Lainey Black, the sophomore middle blocker. 13-16. Hansen trying to set that one up for Militalo. She puts it away. That was beautifully done by Shiana Militalo, the freshman from Intercom. She just got the perfect approach on that one and put it through perfectly as Jada Moran comes back in. It's like Gwen Hansen's going to do the serving. Out of Weaverville, California. Lydia with a nice dig there. Put away but wide. That was number 16, Claire Brown, coming up the middle. And gives the Beavers an 18-13 lead. Reminder, all our sets are to 25 unless we go a fifth one, and that would be to 15. Miller back sets it. Block is on. Dig is on. Beavers. Militalo puts it up. Blocked. Militalo retrieves. Set up again. This time. And it's blocked at the front line by the Wolverines. So Sienna going up against some stout competition over there. Maddie Rossman was also over there in the middle of it, but the point goes to the Wolverines. It's 14-16. Frankie Delati will do the serve. Militalo puts that one away. They've got that left side pretty well dialed in. Maddie Seabury going to come back in for Sienna, and she will go back and do the serving. Hopefully for the Beaver fans, she'll do the same thing she did last time, which is put her team up on the board and ahead by 4 after being down by 3. That was early on in this first set, but it's 19-14 right now. Morastiseret dug out. That's Rossman. Short set into no man's land, poked in there by Mallory Keel, the sophomore from Lincoln. Beavers get to the 20 mark at 20-14. Seabury on the serve again. Into the net. Beavers with the point. Sierra College coached by Alana Whitnack, assisted by Vera Nelson and Hannah Platt. Seabury with the serve. That's going to go long. Beavers coaches Rhiann Fall, Justin Thompson, A.J. Macklin doing the assisting. Last year's coach Carson Loudon in that AD position. Hopefully we'll see her. I'm sure she's around somewhere. 21-15. Beautiful dig over here by Lydia. That's Morgan. She goes up and the block goes out, and the Wolverines grab the point. So it's 21-16 now, Beavers. Our server is number 13, Lila Jarvis. Oh, poked away. Rossman was getting ready to get that one, and then I think it was number 10. Ari Waltz kind of stuck her hand in there and tried to dig it. Ends up a point for the Wolverines. That one is into the net from Lila Jarvis. So the Beavers now 22-17. It looks like Mallory Keel will serve this one as Adrian Vite comes back in. Rossman comes out. Looks like Armature Terran returns, as does Angela Pajaluzny for Sierra College. 22-15 serving Mallory Keel. That one is wide. The attempt by Morgan over there. 23, serving 17. Putting that one up for Nuzny, and her diagonal shot is dug out by Keel. Right down the line, beautifully done. That was Aria Waltz. What a beautiful strike that was to put the Beavers within 1 point of this first set. Mallory Keel trying to do the honors. Set by Taryn. Beavers with a chance here. Keel has to bump it back to Waltz. Lydia chases it down. Morgan goes diagonal. Nice job by the Beavers. Off the block, no chance. Beavers take set number 1. Went down 4-1 early, put it together with Maddie Seabury serving and strung it out, and eventually end up with a set 1 win. It's Beavers 25, Sierra 17. We're back with set 2, presented by the Stones Broadcast Network after this short break.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies, and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I'm not. I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'cause I
Generally,
know
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home. Welcome back to the Beaver Den. Set number 2 between the Beavers and the Wolverines from Sierra College. Mark the Fenimo here with you, along with Mr. Riley, the engineer, Matt Pearson, the PA guy, doing a great job. J-Dog down there doing the scoreboard. Good to see J-Dog. Last I saw her, she was doing baseball score. I didn't know she could do all these stuff. Volleyball, baseball, football. She does it all. Looks like it'll be number 19, Zoe Muller, starting us off here in the second set for the Sierra College Wolverines. Beavers took set 1, 25-17. That is going to be wide on the return. So the point goes to the Wolverines. Aria Waltz trying to keep that one in play. Couldn't quite steer it on the right side, so here's Muller again. Well, as we said, 5th in the conference in assists. Molitalo puts it over, dug out by the Wolverines. Poke into no man's land. And that one will come up a little bit short. Kind of a surprise. I don't know that Josie Povey knew that one was coming. And didn't have enough on it. 2-0 Wolverines. Molitalo tries to put it away. Did she get it in? She did. So Siana is coming up big for the Beavers late in set 1 and here early in set 2, stopping that little mini run. Maddie Rossman, freshman out of University Prep up in Reading, serving for the Beavers. One serving 2. Beautifully set and put away that time. Number 13, that's Lila Jarvis. And that's why she has those 152 kills coming in. Well set up by Muller. Wolverines will send Lainey Black back to do the serving, the sophomore. That is into the net. Beavers 1 point closer at 2 serving 3, and that server looks like will be number 6, Gwendolyn Hanson, as Jada Moran comes on for Josie Povey. Jade is a sophomore out of Foothill High up in Reading. And here's Hanson. A lot of sail on that one and is out. So the teams trade service errors, and it's 4-2 Wolverines. Frankie Deladia, the freshman libero, to serve it up for Sierra College. 7-10 on the season, 3-1 in conference play. Hanson sets it up for Moran. She tries to go directional, but the Wolverines are up to it. And that directional is put away by number 13, Lila Jarvis. Beavers with Keel, Moran, Molitalo, Rossman, Hanson, and Waltz. Keel tries to put it away, and Muller up to the task. Deladia saves it. Molitalo just have to get it over. Is that going to be in? Yes, it is. I believe it. No, it is out. Almost got a lucky point there as they let it go, but they let it go because it was out. So it's 6-2, 4-point lead in the early going here in set number 2 for the Wolverines. And Deladia will serve again. Molitalo goes up strong, and that one's going to end up in the stands. Good job trying to chase it down by Sierra College. By number 3, Naomi Morgan. But it ended up a point for the Beavers, and they will start Maddie Seabury back to serve. As the Beavers trailing by 3 here early on, set number 2. They took set 1, 25-17. Beavers get it over with Keel. Muller setting it up. Beautifully done. That's Lila Jarvis again. Kind of on a roll for the sophomore. And she's put the Wolverines up 7-3, and she'll take the serve for herself. Waltz trying to put it away, and she does. That is in on the back line. All right, Waltz with a well-placed shot. A point the Beavers needed. They're 4 serving 7. Mallory Keel will serve. Substitutions coming in. Number 7, Pashalesny comes in. Also, Parmenter Tarrant comes in. Here's Keel. Nice serve. Great job right there by Naomi Morgan to get it back. Put away down the line. Was that off the block? Yes, it was. That's a point for the Beavers. It was poked by Waltz. Aria leads the Beavers in kills with 109. Motalo close behind with 102. That's entering today. Motalo already maybe a half dozen putaways here today. That one is a beautiful serve. Kept alive by Gladia. Hansen sets it up for Adrian Vite, and it saved, but out wide for the Wolverines. Beavers have closed the gap to 1 at 6-7. Adrian Vite, a sophomore from Lincoln, California. Up front with Waltz. Beautiful block by the Beavers, keeping it alive. The Wolverines. Here's Hansen setting it all the way over here for Waltz. Good dig in the back line by Black. I don't know, that was too far. It was crossed the line here. It'll come right at us. We breached the imaginary line there that protects Matt from everything. And it's tied at 7. Waltz. Block is out. Beavers with the point. Wolverines all over that shot. They double teamed it, but it came out of play, and the Beavers lead 8-7. Mallory Keel to serve again. Waltz making some good things happen, the freshman out of Vacaville High School. Keel with a nice serve. Hansen setting over here for Waltz. She goes diagonal. What a play by Deladia to keep it alive. Here's Hansen again. This time it's across. Deladia with another beautiful thing. It looked like almost a carry right there. What a block by Vite. Michelny trying to go down the line, and it's wide. Beavers with a couple of brilliant plays individually on that point, and it results in a 9-7 lead and a timeout. So we'll take a break here from Beaver Den. Beavers up in set number 2, 9-7.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Back here at the Beaver Den. Beavers up 9-7, set number 2. We're seeing Avery Cox, number 12, a freshman, come in for the first time for Sierra. She'll take the place of Hudgelesny. Beavers are serving. Mallory Keel still with the honors. That is a beautiful serve off of Morgan in the back line, and will end up Beavers reaching double digits, leading at 10-7. Nice block up there, Adrian Vite and Aria Waltz double teaming at Vite. I think got the honors. And the Beavers are up 11-7. Taryn sets it up. Beavers up for the block again, keeping it alive, the Wolverines. Here's Naomi Morgan. Beavers block it, keeping it alive, the Wolverines, but they can't do it. And the Beavers with Moran and Waltz and Vite in the front really a strong wall against the Wolverines. And they've taken a 12-7 lead here in set number 2. The newcomer Cox tries that one. The Beavers still on it. Diagonally dug out. Here's Palmer with our serve. Set, and there's Vite again. Adrian Vite, she's definitely the blocker today. And she's put the Beavers up 13-7. That one's going to be behind the bench on the return, so give Mallory Keel some credit as her run continues. It's 14-7 Beavers. Looks like we might get a timeout for Sierra College. Yes, we are. So second set, Beavers 14, Sierra College 7. You're watching ARC Volleyball presented by the Stones Broadcast Networks.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at.
Back to the Beaver Den, Mark the Phantom Low along with Riley the Engineer. Beavers took set 1, 25-17 on a roll here in set 2 with Mallory Keel doing the serving. They lead at 14-7. Nicely done in the back by Seabury. There's Waltz. Great dig by Laney Black. Hanson sets it up for Vite. She pokes it in the middle and it's good. Vite all over the place in the middle. She's the postest with the mostest here today. It is 15-7. Hanson with another assist. Here comes number 15, Claire Johnson. I think that's her first time in for Laney Black. So Claire Johnson now on the floor. And Mallory Keel will serve again. Morgan with the block, rolls over to us. Riley tries to catch it. I handle it impeccably. Unfortunately for Beaver fans, though, the Wolverines get the point. It's now 15-8 in Naomi Morgan. The freshman will do the serving. She's third on the team in kills and second in digs. Hanson with the setup for Vite. She goes up top. Nicely dug out right there by Taryn. Rossman sets it up for Waltz. Dug out. Poked over. Beavers have a chance here with Rossman. Waltz again. And she can't get all of it. And into the net, Wolverine point. Beavers had a couple of chances on that exchange. Couldn't put it away. See Avery Cox, Liza Presgrave, Laney Black, Parmenter Taryn. Here goes our server, who is Naomi Morgan again, and Frankie Deladia are the 6 on the floor for the Wolverines. Hanson, the short set to Vite. She tries to push it. Dug out by the Wolverines. Vite goes up top, ends up. It's still alive. Hanson to Moran coming in from the right side, but well played by the Wolverines. All the way across, poked in and out of play. Point Beavers. Looks like we're going to see Josie Povey come in for Jada Moran. Josie Povey, sophomore from Casa Roble High School, Orangevale. Beavers 16-9. Looks like Posey will do the serving. Hansen tries to put it in. Vite saves it. Beavers send it over. Palladia. That one should be long, and it is. Lady Black with the running spike, and it's too far, so it's 17-9. Josie Povey. That one a little long. Called quickly by the bench of the Sierra College Wolverines, and they'll get into double digits with their 10th point. Looks like we're going to see the return of Claire Brown, number 16. Going up front as it will be number 18. That's Eliza Presgrave, sophomore server. All the way over to Waltz. Tries to put it away, and it's too far. Maddie Rossman trying to bump that one over to Aria. She's a little too strong on the try. It's 11 serving 17. Again, Presgrave. Off the block, saved by the Wolverines. Cox goes up high, but the Beavers are up to the task. Rossman's going to set it for Waltz. She pokes it over. Vite goes up. Cox tries to save it. It's a point to the Beavers. Molotalo will return. Also, I think the first time we are going to see number 8. That is Jillian Rossi. And she will do the serving. She's a freshman out of Bella Vista. The Broncos. Avery Cox tries to put it away. It is long, just long. Fortunately for the Beavers, too, because they had nobody in the area. Beavers really effective on the serves here, and especially in set 2. They're deep, and they're keeping the Wolverines off balance. Huge factor in being up 19-11. Taryn with a nice set, but the Beavers up to the task, trying to set Vite. She goes straight down and puts it away. Adrian Vite from Gwendolyn Hansen. Rossi to serve again. That one a little too short. You can see it didn't have the legs right from the get-go. 20-12. Lila Jarvis returns, as does Zoe Muller. And Zoe will go back to do the serving as she is trailing 20-11. Lainey Black on the floor. Also number 3, Naomi Morgan. Palladia. Hansen sets it all the way to Mulatalo. Nicely blocked. Well done by Lila Jarvis. Rossman tried to help out, couldn't do it. And it's now 20-13. It was 20-11, now it's 20-13. Okay, fair enough. Muller with a wicked serve. Beavers will do their best just to get it over. It crawls over. Jarvis tries to put it away, and it's too strong. Had the angle, had the channel that she was going for, and she just couldn't get it down on the court as Mallory Keel returns for Adrian Vite. And our server is Maddie Rossman. Muller sets it up. Jarvis puts it away, and that's too long again. Boy, not by much. And the Beavers crawl even closer to taking set number 2 as they lead this second set 22-13 with Rossman serving again. Muller again, setting it up. This time for Lainey Black, blocked by the Beavers. Keel tries to put it away. Nice job by the Wolverines to keep it alive, but it's going to be wide. 23-13. Rossman, a little shoe tying break there. Crawls that one over the net. Muller's all over it. Setting up Black. The block will go out of play, and it'll be a Wolverine point. Keel up there with Molotalo trying to put it away, but it went sideways. Hope the fans are okay over there in the stands. Lainey Black, the sophomore to serve. 14 serving 23. Rossman keeps it alive to Hanson. She goes up quick, and Keel was right there. That was beautifully timed by Gwendolyn Hanson and Mallory Keel, and it brings the Beavers to a couple of set points here as Jada Moran returns for Josie Povey. And it looks like Gwendolyn Hanson will try to serve it out for ARC. Both teams, reminder, 3-1 in Big 8 conference play behind the 4-0 Delta College Mustangs. Rossi sets it over to Molitalo. She goes down the line. Nice play by Muller. Beavers are up top, keeping it alive. Rossman has to get it over. Muller with the set behind her to Jarvis. Jarvis with the diagonal. Beavers just net play, net play, net play. There's Morgan. That block dug out by Molitalo. Keel keeps it alive. Jarvis goes up strong and gets it away. Very impressive athlete, Lila Jarvis, with the point for the Wolverines. Still have an uphill battle, though, as it's 24-15. Mikey Ladio will serve it. Freshman wearing number 10. Rossi digs it out. Moran tries to put it away. Naomi Morgan off the block. Rossi saves it. Beavers can't get to it. Naomi Morgan with the kill on that one. And it's 16 serving 24. Beautiful serve that time. Deladia had a little bit of something on that one. Took a little wiffle ball action as it got to Maddie Rossman. And the Wolverines now not giving up, obviously, 17-24. Not in their nature to do so. Another beautiful serve. Rossman digs that one out to Hanson. Put it away. Call it Jada Moran for the set point. So Beavers, just like set one, they win this set two. The final score, Beavers 25, Sierra College 17. We're back with set three of American River College Volleyball, presented by the Stones Broadcast Networks, right after this short break.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us to schedule your service today.
From Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Welcome back to the Beaver Den. Mark the Phantom Low, glad to be here with you, along with Riley the engineer. Matt Pearson working the PA today, as he often does here at American River College events. This one has seen the Beavers jump out to a very impressive 2-set lead over a very tough Sierra College Wolverines team. Both sets started with the Wolverines taking a lead here early on. The Beavers have come back and won both sets by the score of 25-17. Let's see, the Beavers, Maddie Rossman, Adrian Vite, Mario Waltz, Sienna Militalo, Mallory Keel, and Gwendolyn Hanson. We're going to get a sub as Jillian Rossi coming into the back line, and Rossman takes over for Vite. On the other side, we've got Lainey Black, we've got Lila Jarvis, Naomi Morgan, Zoe Muller, Frankie Deladia, and number 16, Claire Brown. And it will be the Beavers with Maddie Rossman serving to start us off. Great block again by Vite. I think we're going to get a call for the Beavers. Adrian Vite, she's not a beta blocker, she's the alpha blocker. What do you think, Matt? Alpha blocker? No, he's looking at his phone. He's so worried because the Phillies are playing tomorrow. Should be worried about his Eagles. They're 4-0, but man, punchless. Saquon Barkley just hasn't got off. Anyway, Rossman serves again. Hanson sets it up. Militalo puts it away. Beautifully played. That was a great try by Muller over there. She took the run of that one from Militalo. Sienna with another put away. She's second on the team in that category. And Hanson piles up another assist. The Beavers lead at 2-0. Nice job by number 11, Lainey Black, to get that point for the Wolverines. And she will go back and serve it for Sierra College here in set number 3. We're back here next Friday, 6 p.m. Subscribe ARC Athletics on YouTube, Stones Broadcast Networks on YouTube. Don't miss any of the action. As the Delta College Mustangs come into town, that'll be Long coming from Josie Povey and tied up at 2. Also, a couple of football games coming up. I believe it's the 18th. We are back at the football stadium, Beaver Stadium, and then on November 1st, Butte and Santa Rosa, I believe, are the opponents. So you want to check that out. Militalo goes up top and gets the point as it crawls on Claire Brown, and Claire couldn't really locate it. And the Beavers are up 3-2. First time we're seeing number 17, Nia Brown, freshman out of Cordoba. She comes into the front line with Militalo and Mallory Keel. Gwendolyn Hanson gets the tape, and that's not going to work for the Beavers. It's a 3-3 tie. The Wolverines, Frankie Deladia going to serve. Looks like Eliza Presgrave has come on for Claire Brown as Deladia gets ready to serve. We're all tied at 3 here, set number 3. Nice looking serve dug out by the Beavers. Set up for Militalo. Good dig by Deladia. Presgrave tries to put it away. Hanson sets it up. Nicely blocked right up there. I believe that was Presgrave or Jarvis getting the block for the Wolverines. Looks like Deladia will serve again, this time with a 4-3 lead. Hanson bumps it over. Militalo puts away down the line, but it's out. It's wide. Sienna tried to keep it in the court, couldn't do so, so the Wolverines grab a 5-3 advantage. Great serve, and that's going to end up a winner for the Wolverines. Rossi tried to dig it out, couldn't do so. Deladia's got her team with 3 straight points, leading this one 6-3. Great block on the front line by the Wolverines, but it goes wide on the block. That was Jarvis and Pressgrave over there. Here comes Maddie Seabury for Otalo. Maddie will be serving 4-6, freshman out of Folsom. Beavers keep it alive. Hanson sets it all the way over. Poked over. Nice job by the Wolverines to keep that alive. Gwen gets another chance. This time it's a quick put away, and it's Mallory Keel doing the honors. Yet another assist for Gwendolyn Hanson. Keel with the kill. Mallory was 3rd in the conference in blocks per set coming in here. Seabury with another serve. Morgan goes up top. Seabury tries to set it up. Beautifully done right there on the line. Morgan. Hanson a short set. Keel puts it away, but Claudia with the dig. And give the point to the Wolverines. Frankie Deladia leading the team in the 9th in the conference in digs, and she pulls out another one right there. A key contribution to that point puts the Wolverines up 7-5. Lila Jarvis, her service mishandled by Rossi, makes it 8-5. Hanson runs it down, sets it up. Wolverines with a good look. Great block by Keel. Morgan puts it off the block. That'll be a point for the Wolverines. Touched up at the net by ARC. 9-5, Sierra College. Lila Jarvis, a sophomore. Wearing number 13. Beavers keep it alive. Nice play by Morgan. That one's going to be saved. Hanson, a beautiful set. Nice block right there. That is Muller and Pressgrave coming together for the Wolverines, and they are up 10-5. Looks like number 10, Ariel Waltz, comes in, and Jillian Rossi will leave for ARC as Jarvis does the honors again. And that is wide on the return. Going to get a timeout this time from the American River College Beavers. It's a 3rd set. A little different than the first two. The Wolverines on top in set number 3, 11-5. We're taking a short break. We'll be right back, presented by the Stones Broadcast Networks.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standard.
Coming back to Beaver Den, Mark the Phantom Low along with Riley the Engineer. Wolverines putting on a surge here in set number 3. They lead at 11-5. Lila Jarvis is the server after that timeout called by the Beavers. And then we're going to put that one away. Mallory Keel coming up the middle. Gets the Beavers 1 point closer at 6-11, and Mallory will do the serving. Jarvis comes out. So does Muller as Avery Cox comes back in. And Parmenter Tarrant also in. Keel was served. That one was sailing. Cox saves it from right in front of us. A beautiful job by Avery Cox. Vite tries to go up and mistimed it a little bit, and the Wolverines will come out with a point. As we almost caught that second ball from Wolverines, but Avery Cox brilliantly put it back over in a difficult position for the Beavers, and ended up being a point for Sierra College, and they're out top 12-6. Naomi Morgan to serve. Beautiful dig in the back line by Morgan, and going up. She's back. You've heard the alpha blocker. Adrian Vite, not a beta blocker. She's the alpha blocker. She gets herself another one. And the Beavers now at 7-12. Brilliant dig by Delati over there. That was rifled down by the Beavers. Ended up being a ARC point, and here's Josie Povey to serve. Sophomore from Kasarova. That one's going to be, I thought it was long, but it wasn't. It's well played by the Wolverines. Lainey Black goes up top, strong shot, but here's Rossman setting up Bolts into the net, point for the Wolverines. Sierra College showing a little bit more of their wares than they had in the first two sets, as Claire Brown comes back in for Gladia. Eliza Presgrave serving. Hanson sets it up. Put away by Waltz. Beautifully done. I don't know how she does. She doesn't get that much air, but man, she is really effective on those strikes. And she will go back to do the serving. Aria, the freshman out of Vacaville, leading the team with kills coming in. Mulatalo is second, and Vite right behind her. That is in. What a beautiful serve right into the corner. And it is 9-13. Just hits the top tape. Tape not kind to the Beavers in this second set. Lila Jarvis returns for Sierra. So does Zoe Muller. Cox comes out, and Taryn comes out. Who's going to serve it? It will be Zoe Muller. And she'll be serving up top 14-9 here in set number 3. Beavers took the first two sets, identical score 25-17 in both. Mulatalo going up off the block, dug out by Morgan in the back. Great block by, yes, you know it, Vite. Adrian Vite, the alpha blocker, gets another one. 10-14, she's going to come out now for Mallory Keel. And Maddie Rossman will serve. Black, that one is going to be a little bit long. Luckily there's a wall there, so it stayed in the gym. 11-14, Maddie Rossman serving again. Maddie, a freshman out of University Prep High up in Reading. Muller saves it, and Ladia tries to save it, couldn't do so with the one-arm strike. Beavers closed within 2 at 12-14. Beavers next action next Wednesday on the road, Santa Rosa. Great serve and a point for the Beavers. Sierra is back in action not until next Friday when they're at Delta College. Beavers have closed it to within 1. We'll take a timeout here. Third set, Sierra 14, Beavers 13.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring
Third set a little bit closer here as the Beavers have closed within one at 14-13. Maddie Rossman will do the serving. Try to pull them even here in this third set. Nice block by the Beavers, again kept alive though. Rossman digs it out. Hansen sets it up. Militalo. Good play, Muller. Off the block, Beavers keep it alive. Short one, Keel goes to no man's land, finds it, and we're all tied at 14. Little tip play by Mallory Keel in the middle of the Wolverines defense, and we are knotted up at 14. Beautiful serve, ace. That one looked like it was going to hit the top of the net and just went down further from there, right in front of Laney Black. Nothing she could do about it. And the Beavers have the lead here at 15-14. Great job, but it hits the net. Morgan trying to save that one. Thought she had done so right from the back, but it hits the net, and the Beavers now up 2 at 16-14. We're going to get a timeout by the Wolverines. You know the score, 16-14 in set number 3. You're watching ARC Volleyball presented by the Stones Broadcast Networks.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are...
Set number 3, Maddie Rossman to serve. Beavers on top 16-14. Let's rejoin the action after that short timeout by the Sierra College Wolverines. That one is going to be long, and it is. If I can tell from here, they're going to probably figure it out on the court. And Laney Black will go back to try to even it up for Sierra College. Wolverines 7-10 on the season, 3-1 in conference, coming off 2 wins in a row in conference play. Militalo tries to find an opening, can't do so. Morgan will set it up. Wow, what a return that was by Waltz. Poked on top in no man's land. It is Lila Jarvis finding no man's land, this time on the other side, and ties it up for the Wolverines at 16. Aria Waltz with a tremendous return. All she could do is stick the arms down, and it got over the net, but it ends up a Wolverine point. I had to try to catch the player, so he had to momentarily stop the broadcast. What a block. That keeps it alive. They get it? No, they don't. Militalo and Keel up there for the block to put the Beavers back on top, 17-16. Here's Nia Brown again. Going out, I think, is Josie Posey. Here's Gwendolyn Hansen. Off the top of the net, nicely dug out by Morgan. Jarvis tries to poke it, but it's dug out by Rossman. Militalo, what a block. That's Lila Jarvis over there on the block. Beautifully timed by the sophomore, and we're knotted up at 17. Frankie Bellotti is back in. She will serve it at 17-17. Brown goes up to try to put it away, but Bellotti digs it out. Off the block, saved in the back by Waltz. Militalo goes short this time. Dug out and poked over. Nicely done by Naomi Morgan. She took Brown by surprise, and for the first time in 3 sets, the Wolverines have reached 18, and they lead this one 18-17. Nice dig by Waltz. Hansen sets up Molitalo. She goes up on the block and gets it as the block goes wide. Here's Maddie Seabury coming back in to do the serving, no doubt. Takes the place of Molitalo. Hansen, Rossman, Brown, Waltz, and Keel also on the court for the Beavers. Claudia, Morgan, Black, Muller, Presgrave, and Jarvis. And that is a long serve. Gives the lead back to the Wolverines at 19-18. And Lila Jarvis will serve. Wicked serve by Jarvis. That one took a dive right in front of Waltz. And the Wolverines are up 2 as they got a 20-18 advantage. Took a little bit off that. Hansen with the set. Put away, but was it wide? It was. Timeout called by the Beavers. So, final moments of the third set. Wolverines with a 3-point advantage. We're right back after this.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed the job. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, as not only people, foodies, and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes.
21-18 set number 3, the advantage to the Wolverines as they try to stay alive. The Beavers took the first 2 sets 25-17 and 25-17. Lila Jarvis to serve it at 21-18. Hansen sets it up for Keel into the net, and the Wolverines grab another one. Brown puts it down, nicely dug out. Waltz tries to get in and she makes it. Brown puts it down. It was dug out by Black, but then Waltz put it away in the back line. And the Beavers down by 3. Avery Cox coming in. So is Parmenter Taryn. And here's Mallory Keel to try to keep the Beavers alive here at 19, serving 22. All the way to Cox. Gets it out in the middle. What a play, Avery Cox. A diagonal shot right in the middle of the court. Brings the Wolverines within 2 points of taking set number 3. And it will be Naomi Morgan serving. Brown off the block, and it'll be a winner for the Beavers. Aya Brown drills one diagonally to give the Beavers up to 20, but they are down by 3 at this point, and looks like Josie Povey is going to come in and serve. The sophomore from Casa Roble, trying to inch her team closer in this third set. Beautifully put away by number 11, Lainey Black. Parmenter Taryn with the great setup, the assist. And now with a set point, a couple of them actually, Eliza Presgrave will do the honors for Sierra College. The Wolverines just 1 point away from forcing a set number 4. Hansen sets it up quickly. Revite, it's blocked. Waltz goes short, pops it in, and that was in. On the far side, Waltz reading the block perfectly, pokes it over the top, and she will go back to serve as Molitalo comes back for Seabury. Serving 21-24, Aria Waltz, freshman from Vacaville. Rossman with the dig. Claudia with a set. Cox tries to put away, and it's too long. Avery Cox almost put it into the third set, but it was too long, so the Beavers still alive, facing another set point. Parmenter keeps it alive for Black. She goes diagonal. What a play by Rossman in the back, but now the Wolverines have the tempo for Lainey Black. She goes over the top and puts it in no man's land. Pokes it over the block, and the Wolverines take set number 3. The final score in this set, Sierra 25, American River College 22. Beavers lead 2-1. We're back for set 4 right after this on the Stones Broadcast Networks.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to look down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15. Comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5. Got dragged there, and I didn't. He's an actor. Oh crap! Who cares?
You got the rest of your life to be, serious. But
just tweet it out and then don't
And
really
then run
respond.
away.
Yeah.
No, I think it happens to some of us. Maybe it sounds a little personal to you, but
I'm not. I didn't want me.
yeah,
to
I don't
sound
know.
that
It just
way.
maybe sounds like that. 'cause I
Generally,
know
Fine.
again, you're a very bright guy. You
Yeah.
see right into
Right
my
through
soul,
you.
my friend. That's why I have so many jobs, because people think I'm funny when they're driving home.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
Welcome back to the Beaver Den. Set number 4 on tap. Beavers took the first 2. Wolverines came back in set number 3 to grab a close one at 25-22. And the Wolverines will serve. Zoe Muller will start us off here in set number 4. Vite goes up high. It's dug out by Muller, kept alive. Latalo coming in. That one is beautifully saved by Morgan in the back. Went all the way up to the roof, but stays in. No man's land. Nice job, Quinlan Hansen. She said, enough of this trying to put it away strong. I'll just kind of be sneaky. And she grabs the first point of set number 4 for the Beavers. Maddie Rossman will go back and serve. Nice serve, dug out by Morgan. There's going to be a point, I guess, point to the Wolverines. Violation by the Beavers. And Lainey Black will serve. Beavers save it. Muller sets it all the way across. Nice block by ARC, kept alive by the Wolverines. Another block, and that one's going to be saved. I think that is... They did it. What a job. What an angle. Gwendolyn Hanson pulls out the point of the match from the stands, and the Beavers lead it 2-1. Here comes Jaden Moran for Josie Povey. Hanson gets the serve. Block at the net, kept alive, and it's going to be a point for the Beavers. So into the net were the Wolverines. Beavers lead at 3-1. Got Mallory Keel, Jada Moran, and Sienna Militalo up front there. Waltz, Rossman, and Hanson in the back. Looks like Claire Johnson is back in, along with Claire Brown for the Wolverines. Rossman saves it. Militalo, that's going to be out wide. I think that was Claire Brown that put that one away. Here comes Eliza Pressgrave back for Claire Brown. The server will be Frankie Deladia. Early on in this fourth set, Beavers up 2-1, best of 5. Wicked service dug out there. Hanson sets it all the way from Militalo. Off the block, dug out by Black. That one stabbed out by Hanson, but a winner by the Wolverines. We're tied at 3 here in set 4. Put away, that time by Pressgrave. Off the return, gives the Wolverines a 4-3 advantage. Put away by Mallory Keel from Hanson. Here's Maddie Seabury back in from Militalo. Maddie will go back and do the serving for ARC. Muller kept it alive. What a put away that time, but he kept it alive, the Beavers. Off the block, Seabury gets it up front to Hanson. Goes backwards, and it's Jada Moran that puts it away. Beavers grab a 5-4 advantage. Some hot points here early in set number 4. Nice serve, kept alive by the Wolverines. Waltz puts it away, dug out by Laney Black, but it hits the side wall, which I believe is out of play. Waltz again, very impressive on that put away. Why she leads the team with kills with over 100. Another good serve by Seabury, but it's wide. So spoke a little too hastily there. Nice play on the sideline. I think that was Laney Black who saw it right away and let it go. So serving 5-6, it will be number 15. That's Claire Johnson. Hanson sets it up for Keel, and the try by Claire Johnson to put that one, return that one, couldn't do it. Palmer Terrence coming in, Avery Cox as well, number 1 and number 12 for Sierra, as Mallory Keel goes back to serve for the Beavers, who are up 7-5 here in set 4. Out of Lincoln High, the Fighting Zebras of Lincoln High. Mallory, a sophomore, 5'10". Poked over, but dug out by the Beavers. Hanson. They got it to Waltz. She goes diagonal, but too wide. Again, good job by the Wolverines to gauge that one, let it go over their head. It went wide as Rossman comes back in. Mallory Keel comes out, and Naomi Morgan will serve. Rossman calls it, sets it to Woltz. Woltz puts it down, nicely dug out by Deladia, kept alive. Woltz again, that's another great dig, that time by Naomi Morgan. Rossman pays back. Here's Woltz again. She goes soft. Beavers with a chance here on the Hanson set. And it is out. It was Moran trying to put it away. And we're knotted at 7. Action-packed 4 sets so far here as Morgan will serve again. Woltz goes down the line, puts it in perfectly. Right inside the back line, and the Beavers are back up on top by 1. Looks like Josie Povey coming in for Moran, and Josie will no doubt grab the ball and go back and serve the thing. A little movement on it, but Morgan handles it. That's going to be a tough one for Cox. Cox again, but the block put on. Wolverines with a chance with Black. She goes short. No man's land again. Very fertile territory in the middle of that court, especially after the ball has passed back a couple of times. And the Wolverines tied at 8. And they will send Eliza Presgrave back to serve. Oh, beautiful serve. Seabury tried that. It couldn't get there. It went sideways on contact. And the Wolverines are back on top by 1. Adrian Vite is back for the Beavers. Another good serve. That one handled. Here's Hanson, sets up Vite. Tries to put it away. Tarian tried to poke it over. Too close to the net. We are tied at 9. Here comes Militalo for Seabury. And Aria Waltz will do the serving. Nice there, but it's dug out by Black. Hanson sets it up for Vite, and she puts it away. The block was there by Black and Claire Brown. But it went down to the ground, and the Beavers are up by 1 here at 10-9. Nice serve, nice return. Set up by Taryn. Talo digs it out. She gets it back. Goes down the line. That is Taryn with the play. Beautiful job that time by Lainey Black. From a standing start, she just whipped it across and grabbed the point to tie it at 10. Here's Zoe Muller to serve. That one's going to go long from Vite. She really wound up on that one. Beautifully set up there by Hanson. And Adrian just a little too strong, and the Wolverines on top by 1 yet again. And that is right into the net. Vite comes out for Mallory Keel, and Maddie Rossman goes back to serve for your ARC Beavers. 9-7 on the year, 3-1 in conference. Trying to go 4-1 here and grab sole possession of second place. Black will have to go all the way over, and she doesn't quite make it. So a deceptively slow serve. Turns out to be a difficult hang for the Wolverines. Beavers up top 12-11. Poked over and didn't get there by Claire Brown. Rossman with a couple in the bank. She and her teammates up 13-11 here in set number 4. Jarvis tries to put away. Beavers are up to the task. Now here's Militalo, and she gets it, pulls it away. Blocked by Brown, but goes straight down. And the Beavers have put 3 straight points up on the board. They lead 14-11, and we're going to get a timeout from the Wolverines. Beavers on top in set 4. We're back with more after this.
Hi, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Miller.
And we'd like to invite you to come see all that Miller's Ace Hardware has to offer and to give our happy and helpful staff a chance to earn your business.
Whatever project you're working on, from lawn and garden to home repairs, you'll find everything you need at the new Miller's Ace Hardware. Power tools from the best name brands, and one of the largest selections of barbecues and barbecue accessories featuring brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg. And if you're looking to freshen things up, visit the paint studio featuring Clark and Kensington, Benjamin Moore, and Magnolia Home by Joanna Gaines. Miller's Ace Hardware, where customer and community service meet. Located on the corner of Madison and Fair Oaks, behind the Ferrari building.
Timeout called by the Wolverines as the Beavers have put 3 straight points up on the board. They lead this set 4, 14-11. They're trying to close it out. They took the first 2 sets. Wolverines came back with a set 3 win. And Maddie Rossman will serve yet again, the freshman out of Redding, California, University Prep High School. Sails it over, and here's Muller with the set. Beavers. Hanson setting up Keel, and Keel puts it away. Beautiful play by Hanson and Keel. Well, I think do my taxes, Hanson and Keel. Maybe not. 15-11. Rossman with Waltz, Josie Povey, Militalo, Keel. That serve ends up being a winner as Black tries to dig it out the dive. 5 straight for Maddie Rossman. Off the block, Rossman tries to get over to Militalo. Dug out in the back by Naomi Morgan. Kind of a misdirection there. Sienna gets another chance. Dug out by Morgan in the back again. Here's Lainey Black. Great block up top. That was Claire Brown. Militalo tries to get it again and ends up with the winner. Keep on fighting is the mantra. 17-11 is the score. And Maddie Rossman has reeled off 6 straight. Hanson with the set all over to Militalo. Sienna's try is blocked, but the Beavers maintain possession, and that time it's Keel, another block. Give it up in the front. I think that was Lainey Black and Claire Brown together, but I think it was Black with the block, and she brings her team within 5, and she will get the serve as a result. Hanson sets it all the way over to Sienna Militalo. Morgan on the dig. Morgan now tries to put it away, and she gets it off the block attempt by Povey and gets the point. 13 serving 17. Lainey Black will have the honors again. Hanson goes herself. That one is going to end up being in front of Matt. Block attempt by Brown, and she can't handle it. That was a couple of missed times by the Beavers, but they end up getting the point anyway as Keel gets it across. Here's Jada Moran coming back in for Josie Povey. The serve will go, though, to Gwendolyn Hanson as the Beavers lead it by 5 at 18-13. Dug out in the back by Lainey Black. Morgan goes up and she is blocked. That is Jada Moran over there. And Mallory Keel also helping out, but it's Jada Moran with the block. It's 19-13. Nice looking serve dug out by Delania, who's back in. Jarvis puts it away on a diagonal shot. Eliza Presgrave comes back in for Claire Brown, and Frankie Delania will go back and serve for Sierra College, the Wolverines, trailing this one 19-14. Dug out in the back. Rossman tries to keep it alive. Waltz gets a little bit of steam on that one. Muller sets it up for Jarvis. And no man's land, it's Rossman. Moran puts it down. Beautifully done. Jada Moran was waiting for that and waiting for that. Molitalo comes out, and Maddie Seabury is going to come in to serve. Put away by the Beavers, yes. Off the return, it was Mallory Keel. 21-14 Beavers. Maddie Seabury again with the honors. Takes the net on the way over. Jarvis gets off the block, and it'll be a point for the Wolverines. Lila Jarvis again, very impressive with another put away, adding to her team leading total, which was at 152 coming in tonight. And it will be Lila Jarvis serving at 15-21. A little air in that one. Hanson sets it up for Keel, and she's off balance and gets the point. It didn't look like one of their connections that they've been, the Hanson and Keel company. But it worked out just as well for the Beavers, and they got 22-15. And here is Mallory Keel serving. Parmenter Terran comes back in. And Avery Cox is also back in for Sierra as Keel strikes it. Morgan puts it away down the line, and that is in from Terran on the set. Keel comes out for Maddie Rossman. Naomi Morgan will go back and serve. She's just a freshman, Naomi Morgan. Came in third on the team in kills. Nice dig out by the Beavers, set up for Ariel Waltz off the block, goes all the way back to the back of the gym, and that's a point for the Beavers. 23-16 now. Who's going to serve it? Let's see. They're bringing in Josie Povey to do just that. Povey wants to serve it out here for the Beavers. They lead it 2-1. Set it for Black off the block. Beavers trying to keep it alive, can't do so. Eliza Presgrave will serve as Claire Brown comes back in. She's up front with Lainey Black and Avery Cox. Naomi Morgan and Parmenter Terran, the other two. Hanson sets it for Waltz. Waltz goes diagonal and it's out. Right idea, just the wrong distance. And it's 18 serving 23. That's a good serve by Eliza Presgrave. Caught Seabury, didn't know whether to dig it or punch it. And we're going to get a timeout for the Beavers. We're at set number 4, Beavers on top, 23-19. We're back after a short break.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadiums. Loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita.
We are back to the Beaver Den. Mark the Phantom Low along with Riley the Engineer. And we are waiting for Eliza Presgrave to put it in play for the Wolverines. They trail 19-23 here in set 4. Beavers calling a timeout there, trying to close it down here. And that's another good serve. Beavers trying to get it back. They will. Great block, and it is saved by the Wolverines. No, Morgan, a beautiful try, but the block by the Beavers. Again with the alpha blocker, Adrian Vite up there, and we have a couple of match points here for the Beavers. And it will be Aria Waltz who will get the honors to try to put this one away for ARC, who improved their season record to 10-7 in their conference to 4-1. Waltz, and that is long. And that is a gutsy take by, I think that was Laney Black or Naomi Morgan back there, who decided at the last moment to let that go. As Muller and Jarvis come back in for Cox and Taryn. So Muller is going to serve. Beavers with some match points here, but Wolverines trying to get some life. Hanson with the set. Goes up top, Vite keeps it alive. Militalo goes up top into the net. Beavers on both tries on that one. We're a little off on the timing. So it'll be 21 serving 24. Zoe Muller to serve. Hanson sets it. Beavers barely get it back over. Now Muller will set it. Jarvis goes up. Rossman. Militalo. And it's in, and that's your ball game. Gianna Militalo puts it away for the Beavers. They win set number 4, 25-21. And come out of here with a 4-set victory over the Sierra College Wolverines. Wolverines fall to 7-11 on the season and 3-2 in conference. Beavers are now 4-1 and 11-7. They will next go on the road next Wednesday to take on Santa Rosa. Then Friday, they're back here at 6 p.m. to take on Delta College. We will see you then, 6 p.m. next Friday. For Mark the Phantom Low and Riley the Engineer, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.